All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things. Okay, so listen, my boy is going to kill me when I tell this story because he swear that I'm dragging it. But it's a funny story, but it made for an even better scenario, especially things that I have like in experience on YouTube and just in this space of growing. And so I kind of want to explain the story. Now, I've added a little bit, I've added some more characters to it so you can kind of get the gist of the story. But I know my boy probably gonna end up watching this and I love you. It's no tea. Um, it's no tea. It's just I gotta get this story out. It's a good scenario. Okay, Sting, I love you, love you. Okay, so let me tell this story. So boom, he gonna be so mad at me because he gonna swear I'm still mad, and I was not even mad. I just was kind of whacking you a little bit, but it's no tea. It's really no tea. All right, so boom. So let me tell you the story. So it is three friends plus me. Okay. So initially it's four people. Later on, there becomes another person. Okay. A friend of a friend. So it's three friends plus me and a friend of a friend. Okay. And so it goes as such. And this is a very important message that I want you guys to get and understand. And hopefully you guys get it. So boom. New York City. Sunday night or Saturday night. Pick a night. It doesn't matter. All right. So we're all going to get ready to go to the club. I don't have a ticket. All right. I have no ticket at all. My other friends bought tickets. I think two of them bought a ticket, and I don't know about one of the other ones. I don't know if he had a ticket or if he didn't have a ticket. Okay. And so we decide that we're going to go out. Now, the friend that I wasn't sure if he had a ticket or not, he was supposed to possibly meet us back at my hotel room because we were all going to leave from my hotel room because it was like I was on 35th Street. It was the club, I think it was like on 41st or 42nd Street. So we were going to walk. I get a phone call from him. Oh, child, I'm about to be on my way to the club. My other friends got a section. I got to meet them there early. I got to meet them there before 12 because we getting in and I'm getting in with them and they got a section. All right, cool. So me and my other friends, we're still having to go run errands, get the party favors, get the weed, get the edibles, get the drink for the night to continue. So we're doing all the legwork. My friends like, child, I'm out. My other friends call me. They got a section. I don't know if I don't got a ticket. I don't. You ain't got no ticket or mine. My other friends y'all got tickets. I'm going to the section with my other boys. I'll see you at the club. And he calls me like, child, y'all better get here. The line is wrapped around the corner. I'm going in. Bye. All right. So we get there. I'm like, all right, we'll see you when you get there, baby. So we get there. Line is wrapped around the corner. I don't have no ticket. But, I had kind of been talking to the promoter earlier that day. I hadn't met him before. I don't know who he is. But he ended up emailing me 2 tickets. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I told him I needed 4 because I was trying to get everybody in. But I was trying to get some other friends in too. But not the one that I was with. I was trying to get some my other boys to get in. So I tried to get 4, but I could only get 2. So I had one from one of my other friends that I'm not talking about today, but he ended up not coming. So I ended up leaving. I ended up having an extra ticket. So it was me, my homegirl, and my other friend, right? And then the one friend that went inside the club already. So it's 3 of us standing in line. The line is wrapped around the corner. I messaged the promoter on Instagram. I'm like, hey, this line is really long. He's like, no worries, I'm pulling up in a second. He wasn't even at the club yet. It's like 1 o'clock. He pulls up, sees me, stops everything and says, hey, him and anybody he's with, service them now. Make sure they have no problems getting to this club. And put the VIP wristbands on them. I don't even know if the friends that I was with I don't know what ticket they bought. I don't even know if they showed their ticket. All I know is we skipped the line and we had VIP wristbands. So boom, we're in the club. So we're walking around trying to figure out what's going on. Now, this club, the way it's set up, it's a club full of sections. So if you don't have a section, you look kind of crazy because everybody has a section. And like I would see people from LA and from the town, they had their friend group. So they was in the sections. They was skipping us a little bit past the line. And, this is before we got in. They was like, you know how you feel when you got your section. You got your table. They like, baby, excuse me, hey, boom, getting past you, but it's not come with us. It's like more so like, excuse me, and I get it because that'd be me too. So I get it. So I'm watching everybody go through, this is before we got in. So then we got in. So I'm like, oh, wow, this is really all sectioned off. So I'm like, what are we going to do? And my friends is looking at me like, child, this is all sections. So I'm walking around trying to figure out the lay of the land. And I see my homeboy who was in with his other friends. He on the table. He's standing up on the couch. He hit me with the hey, boo. He came down on us. And I said, hey. I thought he was going to come down. He never came down. Me and my homegirls, we went to the bar. He was like, all right. I'm over here with my people. I'm in the section. He's like, all right, boo. He wasn't like, y'all want to come in? Y'all need a shot? Y'all want anything? He's just like, I'm in. Hey, y'all. Love y'all. Whatever. So we like, all right. I'm like, okay. You in. So we stand in line for a minute. I'm like, okay. So we go get a drink. So I was like, okay, we got to figure this out. So let me go upstairs. So my homegirl, my boy, we going upstairs. Now, one boy, so as we go upstairs, there's like this open section, but it's upstairs. It's kind of in the back, but it's like some stragglers in there. I'm like, is this somebody's section or is this just like an open spot where the people that don't got no section is kind of standing? And I was like, oh, this is where the people that ain't got no section is kind of standing. So I'm like, girl, let's stand in here for a little bit because I could see everything, but we might get put out when the person whose section this is because all the sections was sold out. So I get my drink. I'm chilling. My homegirl, she chilling. She talking to a nigga. She dancing, whatever. Some boy was really on her body tough. So she in the bed, like talking to the guy. They dancing and rocking the boat and carrying on. And I'm like focused. I'm looking around. I went to the bar again. And so I'm like, all right, what's the play here? Because I'm trying to let everything settle smooth. The promoter just got here before I start making my moves. My other boy that was with us, this is so late. Like, I cannot believe, like, I paid $40 for this ticket. I paid $50 for this ticket. I cannot believe we don't got no section. Like, what is this? This is so, oh my God. Like, why are we here? I'm just like, chill. Oh my God. Like, this is it. Like, this is so boring. I could have stayed home for this. If I would have known we didn't have no section, I wouldn't even came. Like, what is this? Like, I don't do this. Like, I deserve to be in a section, but it's like, girl, did you get a section? Did you pay for anything? Like, you bought your ticket, but you're complaining. But you're that girl. So, why didn't you get to the section? You're that girl. Why didn't you, why you don't have no section? Like, why are you complaining? Like, chill. My homegirl, she's sitting there, she chilling. She paying it. She having a good time. Not even worried about it. She chilling. So I look, because we on a tall balcony. Tall. So the balcony's up here. So we're overlooking the club. Like, so the club, the dance floor is right here. The section, they got sections on the side. And then right here is like a section facing this way. Okay. So that's and behind it is the stage and the DJ booth, like elevated. So you've got the middle sections, the side sections, you've got the balcony where I'm at facing this way, then you've got the main section against the stage facing this way, looking at everybody in the club. Right? And so I'm like, where's the promoter? Because that's where I'm going. So I'm standing up like an eagle on that thing looking like, I'm about to make the play. So we at the top in the back. I need y'all to understand. We at the top in the back. My one boy he got his section on the corner on the side downstairs with his friends because he left us. And he didn't let us in. He didn't tell us to come get in this section because I don't know if it wasn't his or whatever, but he didn't give a shit. He was gone. He was there. So we was stuck at the top and out in the back with the girls that had nothing. But we got in though. We got in, but we had to figure it out. We had to work our way back down and up. You see, we was back. We had to go down and up. So my homegirl was like, well, my other girl, homegirl is here. Her friend. I had never met her friend. So she's like, I'm going to go get her. I said, okay. So I stood there. She said, stay at this spot because this is going to be probably the best spot we get all night, you know, if we don't got to play. I said, okay. She was taking too long. I'm like, girl, because now I see the promoter. And I'm like, okay. Where's his section? So then his section is dead center right here, facing this way, looking the VIP. I see it. I see the bottle coming out. And I see him turn up with the champagne. I'm like, oh, there it is. It's that's perfect for me. That's what I said in my mind. I said, oh, yep, that's where I'm at. That's for me. Perfect. I love that choice for you. That's the perfect section for me. And I'm looking like, I'm like, where's my homegirl? She is taking too long because I'm about to start making plays before the night gets too crazy. So I think she came or she was taking too long and my homeboy was just there complaining. And so I just said, all right, I'll be back. She'll figure it out. So I went down them stairs. I walked past my other homeboy in his section. I don't even know if I said anything. I just kept walking. I made a beeline. Walked to the front, seen the promoter. I gave him one of these. Oh, yeah. Come here. Unlock. Come here. So now I'm in the section where the tables are, but you know they got the couches too in the section. He's standing up, but you know the section's kind of full, so they got like the people around by the bottle. He like, no, stand up here next to me. I'm like, okay. He like, yeah, you up here with me. I'm like, okay. So now I'm in the section. My homegirl and my homeboy, they still upstairs because now my homegirl and her friend is upstairs now too. My other boy, he chilling. He got his section with his friends. They drinking. I don't know what he doing. He happy. He in. So now I'm in the section with the promoter. We having a good old time. We drinking. We busting shots. It's going down. He pouring me champagne and it's this and it's that. We carrying it. Oh, what up? Even some of the people that I seen in the line that was walking past me, then it was, oh, what up, Johnny? What up? What up? I'm like, what up? What up? Okay, what up? So it's like, you know, it's what up? What up? Whatever. It's straight shots and shots and shots and shots and shots. My homegirl up there chilling. Her homegirl up there chilling. My homeboy's up there with them. Pissed. Ugh. You see, this is Armon. He's such an narcissist. Hey, are you serious? He left us? Like, he over there with them, and why would he just leave us like that? He just left us? This is some bullshit. Like, I already knew him. He's all about himself. He only thinks about himself. He never wants to help nobody out. He always about himself. He never want to put nobody on. Armon is this. He's so selfish. He's so arrogant. He's so narcissistic. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All that. So what he did, he left and went on the internet and started talking about me. Found all my ops and start teaming up, trash talking me about how, you know, I left him in the section and I was jealous of him. That's why I didn't bring him to the section. That's why I didn't want them to see him because I knew if they would have seen him, he would have been in there and I didn't want to stand next to him and I don't want to help nobody. And I'm jealous. And I just want all the spotlight for myself. All of this on the internet. Right? My homegirl stayed. She said, you leaving? He said, hell yeah. I'm tired of this. I can do this on my own. And I don't need to, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm exposing it. And you should come too. She said, I'm not going. That's my brother. I'm not going to do that. You got to just let him work. That's my brother. I'm cool. My sister texted me. She said, can we come down there yet? I said, I'm working on it. She said, all right, no tea. So mind you, while my friend is watching me laughing and canoodling and saying hey and getting adjusted, also what he didn't hear me telling is that I need some bad bitches down here. We need some more baddies in here. We need some more people in here. And then the guy said, oh, where they at? Tell them to come down. I text my homegirl, like maybe 5-10 minutes later, 15 at the max. It's time. Come down. So now she comes down with her friend that I had never met. I think I just met the friend that day. Literally, I met the friend that day at a day party. She comes down, walks past my friend in the section with his other friends, walks past him. Her and her friend. Now the guy opens the VIP section for them. But this is what's important. My girlfriend and her friend got in the VIP section, not because of me, not just because of me calling them and having them being able to get down there, because I can lead you to the door. I can damn near get the door open for you. But when you get to that door and they open it and see you, you got to make sure that you can walk through that mother. Okay? You got to understand the assignment. Because if you can't get yourself through an open door, then I can't help you. See, instead of hating, my and her was upstairs getting pricked and pulled and snatched together. They came knowing, you just don't know me yet, but when that door opened, you're going to see that you always needed me here. So I could get you to the door. I got the door open. But when you got to that motherfucker, you were supposed to walk through it. You were supposed to sell it, and they were supposed to believe it. And my homegirl, when I tell you, when she got to that door, they was like, oh my God, yeah, come push through. Yeah. Where have you been? Yeah, what do you need? What do you need? That wasn't me. I got you to the door. But it was you who got you through. You can't get through the door looking like Whoopi Goldberg's last shit stain. You're not getting through the door like the last psycho on earth. You got to look like, you got to smell like, you got to have something to offer. You got to present. You can't be a hater. You got to fit the vibe. You got to have something to offer. So instead of being up there hating in the back, my homegirl, she was patting down her makeup and making sure her edges was right, because she knew when we got down there, it was going to be cameramen. She knew the lights was going to be on, so she already knew it wasn't a matter of was she getting down there to the VIP with me. It was like, when she get down there, she need to make sure her makeup and everything is ready, because she know it's going to be hella pictures type shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was getting ready because she already knew that she was coming. She trusted the process. See, the other girl, she was too busy hating and hated herself right out the club. Then my homegirl came when the time was ready. She was ready to go, so all she did was walk through. Oh, and that wasn't it. So we chilling. And the guy said, hey, I want you to go upstairs with the DJs. I said, okay, yeah, we're going to go. He said, but I want to walk you there. So now we're in the VIP section. Man, the DJ booth is, so the section is facing that way, but then the DJ obviously is facing the whole club on a more elevated stage. So he's like, I'm going to walk you through and tell your friends to come too. So we walk up. And as you would think, you could imagine, like, you just walk up the stairs. No. You have to go past security and a gate to get up there, because everybody wasn't getting up here. He told security, let him through. He said, who are you with? These two? He said, who are you? How many people are you with? Well, technically, at this point, I was with 4. Remember? My friend, that got, because he was there, he was in the VIP with his other friends, my friend that was mad and hating, my homegirl, and her friend. So technically, it was really 5 of us. But how many people do you think I told him I was with? Well, I said, just these 2. He said, okay, well, here's a wristband for you, you, anybody else? No, just 2. So then we had orange, not like us wristbands. So then we go past the other gate, and now we're at the highest level in the club. And everybody's loving the girls and loving my homegirl. They're buying shots and buying bottles and this. We're having a great time. We had a blast. We had a blast. A complete blast. I mean, a fantastic time. My other homeboy, he's having a great time with his section. He ain't tripping. He's got his videos. He's having a blast too. He's having a good old time over there. I loved it. Loving his life. Partying down. Other one's online, getting his life from dragging me, a little bit of people that would listen, right? He feels finally vindicated because now he's building our Armon Wiggins hate train. And he thinks that's going to be his big moment. And me and my other homegirl, we keep climbing. We started off in the back. First of all, I start off with no ticket. At the end of the line, to the front of the line, to inside the club, to the back, upstairs in the back with no section, to down in the VIP, to the top of the hierarchy in the club. And so did my homegirl. And not only did I was able to bring her along with me, but I was able to bring her friend with me. So then we started moving in abundance. You know why? And this is important because you have to have patience. See, my friend trusted the process and she trusted me. So she didn't fall off when she saw, oh, it looks like Armon is getting attention. She didn't fall off when I was in the VIP getting the pictures. She didn't think I forgot about her. She didn't think I was being a narcissist. She knew my friend got it. Trust me. That's my brother. That's my friend. He ain't gonna leave me. He's gonna make sure I'm good too. Let me prepare myself so when it's my time, I'm walking through that door. And she did just that. And guess what? Me and her friend got to party like it was 1999. More of the story, you're not going to bring every bitch with you. But you can bring that loyal bitch with you. Everybody ain't going to make it, but the ones that make it, it's worth it. And what friend are you? Are you going to be the friend to trust the process or not? So we had a blast at the end of the night. We're all chilling. Night's kind of ending. So we went to go back to our other friend, went to his section. And I'm talking to him because now the promoter now is just walking in everybody's section. So we walking to our friend's section because he knew somebody over there. I said, hey, how was your night? He was like, I had a good time. I said, let me see your wrist. My friend showed his wrist. It was a big blue wristband. That wristband said, general admission. I told my homegirl, I said, show him your wrist. She was like this. It said, VIP, not like us. She was double wristband up by the end of the night. And as if that wasn't enough, while we sitting there laughing and making fun of my boy, because I'm like, oh shit, you ran and left us for a general admission, and then you was waving us down and hugging us and giving us the smooches because you was in the section with your other friends, child, and we done got free drinks, free liquor. Like we flexing on a whole nother level over here, big dog. You moved too quick over here. You didn't trust the process all the way. You didn't trust me all the way, bitch. I don't know. It could have been two things. Either you didn't trust the process already, or maybe you just was on this side where you was like, hey, this is good enough for me. I got to make sure I'm in. I know y'all going to figure it out, but so let me get stationary so, I can be a supportive friend. And I can, with you, I can always, with the blue wristband, because that's always a conversation. Did you not trust the process, or did you not really want to go that far up? It could be two things. You could have been like, listen, I don't need all that. I'm good being right here. Give me my little corner on the side, and I'm going to take those videos for y'all. That's all I need. So that's why I jumped on this train. Or, child, I didn't trust you. I didn't know. I had to get in where I fit in, and I made it easier right here. And if that was the case, then you still offer me a shot next time, ho. But you get what I'm saying. So this is always a conversation that can be had. But I thought, to make it even funnier, after that, while we're talking about that, the promoter then comes into the section where now I'm in my friend section. And he comes with a big bottle of Casa Azul and tells me, open your mouth, and pours it all the way down my throat and walks out the section and didn't pour none and none of them. And I was in their section and they didn't get no liquor. I know you're gonna be so mad that I told the story, but listen, it's not the principle. It's not about that. It's just it's the principle. So the bottom line is this: trust the process. So many people fall off for different reasons. Too early. You got the one friend that was moving too quick, and they was scared. They didn't trust it, so they just jumped on the first thing smoking. Then you got the other friend who was the hater, who never really wanted to see you shine, never really wanted to see you support, and was always feeling like you were going to try to outdo them, or always secretly in competition with you. So the minute things started to get in gear, they fell off because of bitterness and jealousy. Because it was in their spirit not to trust you from the beginning. They were jealous from the beginning. Then you have the friend that says, hey, I know my boy. I trust him. We're going to get there. And I'm just going to prepare myself for when he call me. Because I got to walk through that door when it's open. And so the question is, which friend are you? And I also think it's important, when you are the friend that the people are supposed to trust and rely on, you want to make sure that you cultivate your friendships and relationships to where people feel like they can trust you. So you show them, hey, you have no reason not to trust me. You know I'm going to look out for you. You know I'm going to have your back. You know, I've been on all sides. But I just thought it was interesting because here on YouTube, I go through a lot of old friends, ex-associates, and they play cool for a minute. And then they might see I get a little bit of life, a little bit of attention. And because I didn't bring them on my channel right then and there, because I didn't share them right then and there, because I didn't do something in their mind that as soon as I get something, I don't give it to them right then and there, I'm selfish. I don't want to help nobody. I'm a narcissist. I'm this, I'm that. But really, I just got it, and I'm trying to figure out we just got here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and you already jumping ship. So is it me or is it you? I remember one time I was working with someone, and I think Super Chats just had came out, or I had just got monetized literally that week. And I was able to get a Super Chat. And this person was pissed off because they felt like I should have been giving them half of the Super Chat money. Mind you, soon as the live ended, I'm looking for the Super Chat money. Unbeknownst to me, you don't get that money until 30 days later. So here I am thinking that money's going to be in an account somewhere and I can just withdraw that right here and there. I'm trying to figure out the play. Nah, nigga, that money got to add up, and you don't get that money until you get paid once a month. But this person didn't know that yet because they weren't monetized. All they saw was that I was monetized and I was receiving money, and they wanted money, and they were being desperate. So then what did they do? They started dragging me because they felt like I didn't give them any money, and they felt like I was getting money without taking the time to understand that there is a process to it. But because I was getting the money and they weren't, they went to expose me until later on they found out, well, wait, this is a process. And so I'm just very grateful in my life that I got those people the fuck away from me. I might have some friends that take the blue wristband here and there. As long as they're not taking it every time, or as long as we talk about it and I understand why they take the blue wristband, we always can have a conversation. We're always good. But if you're always getting upset and leaving before we even get into motion because you get jealous or you get triggered by the smallest success of one of us in the group, you got to go. So I challenge you to two things. Identify which friend are you, and I make sure that you don't have any friends like the crash out. It's okay if you got a couple of blue wristbands friends, but it's even better if you have not like us and VIP girls. Because those girls are not haters. Those girls are not envious. Those girls trust you down. Those are the ones you want to bring with you all the way. Because they didn't get phased when it was just you getting the lights and the cameras, because they knew that their time was coming. You just had the opportunity first, but because you got the opportunity first, they know that you their friend, and you fool with them. So therefore, you're going to actually call them in and put money in their pocket, or bring them to the table, or give or present them with an opportunity, whatever that looks like for you. Be cautious of those friends that are jealous when you get opportunities and don't have patience for you to work the set so that you can go back and share the opportunities with your friends. See, I appreciate my homegirl because she knew that I loved partying in the VIP. It was great. But I had even more fun to be able to do it with her. I didn't know them people. It was cool. It was fun. But at the end of the day, those wasn't my people. I didn't start having fun until my bitch was in the VIP with me. That's when I really started having fun. But could you imagine if they all would have left? Then the other one was over here. I just would have been like by myself. But my friend held it down, and she trusted the process, and she prepared herself and understood the assignment. And not only did she get in, but it was so good. The energy was so good. Her friend got in. And our other two friends didn't. The ones that I knew. So there's another lesson. Sometimes the bitches that you came with ain't the bitches that you leave with. Sometimes it's the person that you just met. But you got some good energy, and you end up riding away with them. They trust the process more than bitches that you with. Wow, that is crazy. But it's life. So I challenge you. What friend are you? Do you trust the process? Yeah, child. But that was an interesting story time. I hope it made sense. Okay. To recap it all, child. We got the VIP. I started out at the party with no ticket. Ended up with 2 VIP wristbands. That means I had 2 VIP tickets. Ended up with an extra ticket. Got into the VIP section. Was able to bring 2 of my friend in the section, and she was able to bring her friend that I just met into the section. Then on top of that, we were able to go all the way into the executive VIP section, and I was able to bring all my friends that waited with me. I had another friend that, either they didn't really want to do all that navigating, or they didn't think that it was going to happen, so they jumped on the first thing smoking. They had a good time, but it wasn't at our level. Then I had another friend that was just a hater, so he paid his money. All he did was lose. Ooh. And he's still losing. Ooh. Whack, whack, whack. This is crazy. But it just made for such a good story because I watched how it all played out. And so, what friend are you? And also, trust the process, guys. Just because you or your friend or somebody or maybe you're the person, looks like they're getting all the attention or looks like they're getting, does not mean that they have forgotten about you. Does not mean that they're not going to pull you in. Does not mean that they're not considering you does not mean that they're a narcissist. Does not mean that they have, that they're selfish. They might just be working the play so that they can send you the text to say, come on down. But they got to figure out what's going on. And once they figure it out, it's going to be an open door for you with no problem. Let them do the grunt work. Yeah, see, a lot of times people get lost and they start feeling some type of way because they see the glitz and the glam, the lights and this and that. So they start feeling envy and jealousy. And they don't know. While I'm taking pictures, I'm making plays for my bitch that's upstairs. Yeah, I'm smiling, but I'm working. I still got a bitch upstairs. I ain't forget. I never forgot my bitch upstairs. Ever. I never forgot her upstairs. As many shots, yes, a shot here, a shot there, a kiss here, a picture there. My bitch is still upstairs. And she's waiting for the play. The time has come. And then she came. Then she was shots, and her friend came. So it was a friend, and we were just boom, boom, boom. And at that point, we made it. We are here. And we looking down at everybody now. We went from looking down from the back, from the nosebleeds, to being the freaking show. From nothing. We literally went from the back to no section to having the executive section overlooking everybody. It wasn't just me. It's me, my friend, and her friend. Some niggas fell off along the way. Some niggas got stopped up. But the ones that stayed down came up. But a lot of you bitches don't know how to stay down because y'all get too jealous and lost in the process. So I just say, trust the process. Trust the process. And be loyal. What friend are you? All right, y'all. That's my little TED Talk story time for the day. But I love you all. Until next time, keep that same energy. And be good for each other. Trust the process. I'll see you soon. Peace out.